Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host, David Tear, where I profile different rock and roll artists every day. Whose birthday it is today? Today is November 1st, 2023, and today happens to be the birthday of this guy here, Ronald Bell. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he was one of the founding members and a saxophone player for this band here called Kool the Gang. They were very popular, kind of soul and R&B band. They got started in '72. Ronald Bell was with them from '72 until he died in 2020. And they had several big hits, and they had a pretty long history. Their first big album was this one. It came out in 1973. It was called Wild and Peaceful. And this one had the hit songs Jungle Boogie and Hollywood Swingin'. And then they had kind of a hiatus for several years, but their next big album was released in '79. This one was called Ladies Night, and it had the title track Ladies Night, as well as another hit called Too Hot. And then they ran off about an album, a hit album, almost every year for the next several years. The next big one was called Celebrate. This one came out in 1980, and this one had their biggest hit, number one, called Celebration. And I learned something interesting about this song. Ronald Bell wrote it, and he was inspired by a passage in the Quran. I guess the song is about celebrating life and just kind of letting go of your troubles. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. Anyway, their next big album came out the following year, '81. This one was called As One, or no, actually something special. And this one had the songs Get Down on it and Take My Heart. And the next one was As One, and this one had the hit song called Big Fun. That came out in '82. '83, they had an album called In the Heart, and this one had a hit Joanna, which was a nice ballad by them, kind of a change of pace. And then their last big album came out in '84. This was called Emergency. Let me get back up again. Yeah, so Emergency, this actually had four big hits on it, including the title track Emergency, as well as Fresh, Cherish, and Misled. So they were a big band. They had a lot of hits, and Ronald Bell wrote almost all the hits for them. And I think they were a really good band. And that's my profile on Ronald Bell of Kool and the Gang. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.